The Safety, Security, and Wellness Award recognizes and promotes Wisconsin school districts for their efforts to create safe and healthy learning environments. This program is designed to help lessen districts' financial burdens while at the same time acknowledging their initiative, creativity, and dedication to healthy, safe, and secure schools. The East Troy Community School District is the recipient of the 2022 Safety, Security, and Wellness Award in recognition of their innovative updates to the district's lockdown and shelter drills. Congratulations to East Troy Community School District.
We were coming out of the lockdown portion of the pandemic, and we had just transitioned our district over, I don't remember what we even used, but we moved over to the standard response protocol, which is outlined by the I Love You Guys Foundation for our safety protocols for our building. And it was just we were just kind of trying to think of a way that, how do we implement this new safety protocol and adhere to everything we have to do with COVID. And plus, you had mentioned like the teachers were just overwhelmed at that point. Not only do they have to teach in the classroom, but they also have to teach virtually. It's just a lot for them, and we have to hand this over to them now, and they have to explain it. It was just a lot.
And so what we did was we created videos to talk to the level of high school students, middle school students, and then we created other videos for our elementary level students, because obviously we realized that the conversation we would have with the high schoolers is going to be a different conversation that we would have with kindergartners, right?
What should students and staff do during a lockdown?
I think we know that getting out of sight means we can't see the interior windows. I'm not worried about the outside ones, those interior windows. So in those classes in Prairie View, we've got some pretty good corners. You guys all know where they are, and that's where we would go.
What is a lockdown? What is the expectations of the students and staff during a lockdown?
So we're finding a location in the hallway that cuts us in an angle with those interior windows. Not worried about exterior windows, the threat's inside. We're worried about these interior windows, so we're getting into a location, a corner, somewhere in that room where we can't really see the window very good, because that means the person or the threat outside can't see in. The goal was, and it still is, we still use videos today that make sure everybody's got a warm and fuzzy, a full understanding of what the SRP is, what's expected of them, and that it's really not that complicated. These are high anxiety kind of topics, especially for kids like in the elementary school and the middle school. And I think they're going to have a lot of questions that teachers might not feel comfortable answering, or maybe even not even know how to answer. So it's just kind of nice for us to make that, and then the teacher can just hit play. And I think a lot of the staff have learned things too.
This is my first for any district that I worked in, so it's special to me in that way. But for the reason that we were receiving it, it makes it even more special. So the money is going to go towards good use. When we drill, we ask for feedback from staff, and one of the number one questions I got was, we have a lot of traveling staff, and they're like, how am I going to know if we're in a actual situation? But we started looking at Raptor's alert notification system. So we actually didn't expect to receive this award. That's what the money was going to be used towards, but we decided to do it anyway. We decided to find the money, but now that we have this, that money is going to go towards that, the setting up of that software system. So it definitely helps. That's $1,500 back into our budget that we can do other things with.
It's awesome.